Hey, good evening. Welcome to the channel. This is James. I'm the unofficial mayor of Cowboy Country, and I am glad you're here with us. A little under the weather. I ate something earlier that disagreed with me, and I'm not going to go into the details, but it's not good. But I'll push through. We are going to do the final. I didn't. As far as I know, other than these two, and then there's a couple that are future projects, things that probably won't even get started for another year or two. But I find it interesting to see what other schools are doing. Let me set that there. Kind of slide over a little. That way I can put my pictures here. To me, the most interesting one of them all was Air Force. I don't know if they've actually begun construction or not, but I did find renderings, so we'll put those here. I mean, it looks good. I mean, it looks really good. Oh, yeah. With Air Force, I had the ones, they were like 3 pictures on top of one another, so I'm going to just throw them up there for every couple seconds. I'll put up another one. That way it gives me enough time to show you all of the pictures. But if they do all of this, and they get the funding for it, this is going to look really good. It'll look really, really good. First Bank Stadium. Apparently, Vanderbilt got a bunch of money for the naming rights of their football stadium. So it's now referred to as First Bank Stadium, and put up renderings here. So I don't know if they've actually started this or not, but they're serious. They want to be able to compete in the SEC, and I'm not saying it's impossible, but with their academic standards, it's going to make it a little bit more difficult. That's for sure. The other SEC schools don't have to meet these academic requirements. It's very similar to what's going on down in Rice. Rice is a private school. Rice has very stringent standards as far as academics are concerned. And it's funny because I was talking with somebody down there, and I said, you know, there is a way around that. And that is you take a guy that's really, really athletically talented and just have him go for a year to a community college. And just, if you had tutors there that were helping him every day, and he was still working out, you know, he could definitely increase his GPA, and then, of course, apply to Rice and get in. So I think Vanderbilt probably has to do something similar, just to, I mean, if you think about it, you got a student who's, they get all of their first year, you know, basic classes out of the way, and you get a 4.0 GPA, obviously, you know, transferring over to Vanderbilt wouldn't be that difficult. So there are 3 schools that are planning future stadiums. I think in a previous video I showed you this one. This is USF, University of South Florida. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. And they want a campus, an on-campus stadium They want something that the students can, it's much closer to for the students. Now, that's one of the things I appreciate now as a student or a former student, now alumni of Oklahoma State. The fact that when I did live on campus, I could just walk to the game because, you know, 6 hour drive, plus is not easy. So, I can tell you as far as UCF is concerned, that the picture I'm about to show you, in fact, I'll do it here. They have not started this yet. I did a video of the bounce house when I was there a couple weeks ago. It's not nearly as obvious. It's obviously not as impressive as Florida or Florida State. Those are two of the best stadiums in the country. But it does a decent job. And I think the main tower area, if you look at that video, it kind of reminds me of Boise State. And it has a capacity right now of about 40,000. That's where Boise State's going to increase theirs to. So, similar comparison. Thankfully, no blue turf. Miami wants to have a stadium that's their own and that's on or near campus. So I'll put that here. The other thing I wanted to focus on was this. And they are, my understanding is, at least the new practice facility is being constructed right now. Couldn't find any construction pictures of it, but these here will at least give you renderings of what it's going to look like. It's fantastic. I mean, you're talking multi-story football operations building. This thing's going to be massive. It's going to look good. It's going to have the school colors. This is going to be really good. And of course, they have to have that because, when you don't have a stadium on campus, the coaches' offices and all that other stuff can't be inside of the Miami Dolphins football stadium. It has to be separate. So, this last couple days, it's been really interesting as far as a topic to talk about. I do know this. Wednesday, obviously, it's very important when you're playing round 2 of Bedlam. So, Oklahoma versus Oklahoma State in basketball. I think it became more important just the fact that the OU beat up number 2 ranked at the time, Alabama, and Oklahoma State put a pretty decent beat down on Ole Miss. So these teams are coming off of wins. They're both relatively hot right now. And I think it's going to be a good basketball game. So I'll probably do a response to that after the game on Wednesday. I've got to catch up on my reading when it comes to my PhD class. I'm working on my doctorate, so there won't be a video tomorrow per se. My plan is to do a video for after the OU OSU basketball game on Wednesday. So we'll see what happens. God willing, the Cowboys will get another victory and sweep the Sooners. Because every victory in the Big 12 from here on out is not going to be easy. There is no in the Big 12. There's no easy win. Now I know Texas Tech isn't doing so well, but they still have a decent team. West Virginia is not doing great, but they still have a decent team. Kansas is not as strong as they were. So maybe, just maybe, we can squeak out a victory against them. And then I thought, I don't know if OSU can get a victory either home or away against Kansas State. I'm not really sure about. They might be able to get a victory against Baylor at home. Of course, you know, teams always play better at home. So anyway, if you are new to the channel, please hit like and subscribe. I want to thank you for watching. Like I said, there won't be any video tomorrow, but Wednesday, I'll try to do a response video to Bedlam. So until then, I hope you have a great week. Try to stay warm. It's very cold here, even in Texas. So just try to stay warm, and if you have to go out driving tomorrow, please be safe. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great night. And as always, go Pokes.